You want to start?
No, you're the one that introduced me to them, so.
What's happening, Megs? How you doing, girl?
All right, cut.
How do we know the bride and groom? Well, I am one of Jordan's older cousins, and we are Jordan's godparents.
Megan's my sister.
I gave birth to Megan.
Jordan's my younger brother.
Jordan is our baby.
Because it's my dad's cousins. This is the first time I've probably met them.
We're Megan's aunt and uncle.
Megan is my niece.
I'm the oldest cousin, and Jordan is the youngest.
I'm like the middle cousin.
We are Megan's grandparents on Howard's side.
I know Jordan because I went to college with him, and we hung out a bunch. And when we were together, we just talked like we were brothers, having a good time.
Megan is my sister-in-law.
And Megan and I were roommates in college.
So I went to high school with Jordan, and I literally met Megan yesterday. My fiance met her before I did, so I literally met her yesterday.
I know Megan from middle school. I met Megan working at the movie theater. She was my manager.
They are friends of my daughter's. My daughter's the maid of honor, and I was honored to do the service. I know them through these two here.
I know them through this one here.
Well, I met Megan in middle school or high school, I think.
Well, we know Megan. She is actually our neighbor. Howard and Kira are our neighbors. So Jordan, we've known him since they've been dating. They come by the house.
Oh, I know Megan because we worked at the Quality 10 together, and we were both managers, and she became assistant. So she's my boss for a little bit.
Well, I know Megan the same way that Kennedy does. We met her at the Quality 10. Megan was honestly my favorite person there for a very, very long time, actually. So, we got really close.
I met Megan in high school.
And I met Jordan when he came over for the first time, and Megan I met, I think at the movie theater on our first date.
So he met them through me.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
So I met Megan when we were, I was 17, she was 18, so I was a junior in high school, she was a senior. Lots of fun stories there, but yeah, so I've known Megan for a really long time. I left Saginaw the year that I met her, so I moved away, but we've just stayed best friends the whole time, so it's been really great. And so Dylan met her on Wednesday this week through me, so we're all just best friends now, so it really works out.
Favorite memory of my brother, when we were kids, we used to reenact Star Wars out in our field behind our house with pine branches and beat each other up with them. So that's the one thing I definitely look back on with fond memories.
Our favorite memory of Megan is today, this wedding. Our favorite memory of Jordan is probably he was a little older when he was baptized, and so we got invited to be his godparents, and being there for a baptism, not of a baby, of a young person, was really beautiful.
My favorite memory? Oh, literally, just, it's very vivid in my memory, actually. I was just sitting down, literally just talking video games and just hanging out in the dorm, and then I just literally fell asleep on, just talking to him. I just passed out. Yeah, at that moment, I just knew, I'm just really comfortable with this guy. He's very down to earth, and here I am at his wedding.
I will say with Jordan, he reminds me of my son a little bit, and I like to tickle him a lot. It was really funny, and he always came back for more. So he has a lot of tenacity.
When I met Jordan for the first time yesterday, he reminded me of a memory with Steve, and that was when Steve tied Jordan's sock to his belt loop and somehow tortured him in that way. So I'm pretty sure that's a pretty fun memory that you two share.
Yeah, we just keep coming back to that one.
When my first child was born, Jordan was just a couple months old, so my favorite memory is holding him then.
We played football together, and we were doing 7-on-7s. And my old center that was 5'4", and Wendy had to fill in, and Wendy's about the same height as I am.
So let's just say I had the muscle memory of my hands going under center of being for a 5'4" person and not a 6'2" person. So I got to know Jordan pretty well with his, stuff on the back of my hand. And we have a picture of both of us red-faced in our football helmets laughing so much about it.
Our favorite memory, I guess, is getting the call that Megan was born.
I remember the first time meeting Megan, and I was nervous because it was my boyfriend's little sister, and I was like, oh no, is she gonna like me? And then we just hit it off right away, and she's been my co-Megan since. And just getting a little sister, I've never had one, and it's been such a gift. I just love her a lot.
My favorite memory of Megan is when she was little, taking her shopping and teaching her first word, which was shopping.
You get her to go into the Mouse at the Cheese Factory in Frankenmuth and put a little head in there, and some stuff at Dutch Village actually the other day. Pretty good sport about stuff like that.
I don't know, we had a picture that we did a recreation of tonight, so when my sister-in-law got married, just helping her get ready and putting the lipstick on her, and just one of those mom and daughter bonding moments.
Well, she started out as my work mom, and we have a lot of fond memories there. But I think one of my favorite memories is just the full circle moment of her taking me prom dress shopping when I was in high school, and then now getting to go wedding dress shopping with her and seeing everything come full circle is pretty awesome.
Definitely taking shots in the bathroom in college right before we went to class.
So Megan was not very clever with stealing our parents' booze growing up, and so I would take a beer or two, and Megan would take Grey Goose and fill it with water, and it didn't go too well.
Megan, I don't know where to start because we've done a lot of things that probably shouldn't be talked about again. But I know, so that's all I'm going to say.
Mine is just really general, just all of our girl dates that we went on in college.
My favorite memory with Megan would be just eating at Tony's with her, just having all the food at Tony's, just having a great time, or getting a bunch of crunch and popcorn in a bag at the movie theater and just hanging out with her. I just love it so much.
Singing Shania Twain in the cash office. Feel like a woman? Yeah.
We used to do random PCs, like perimeter checks, just to kind of not do any kind of work to avoid our responsibilities. So that's probably my favorite part.
My favorite memory, I think, is when we first met her. Day one was on Jordan's birthday. We went to Lucky's in Bay City for dinner. And I think when Greg and I got in the car, we both kind of looked at each other like, she's the one. I mean, we knew right away, didn't we? Yeah. What?
Pretty much. As a couple, I don't really know Jordan, but I will say when she posted on Facebook, I was like, oh my God, Megan! Oh my God! So I was really happy for her. So.
And then I was introduced to Jordan when they came shopping at Target.
The first time we met Jordan, he's very tall and I'm very short. And we did not see eye to eye unless I stood on a chair. And when I stood on the chair, we saw eye to eye. And now he's married our granddaughter. We see very much so eye to eye, no matter where I am standing. He's a very lucky guy, and she's a lucky lady. The best wishes to the both of you guys. And Jordan, good luck.
We love them both.
Love you both, guys. She introduced us as a great friend. And we accepted him immediately. And we found out as we got to know him, he couldn't have been a better young man.
Ooh, how did she describe Jordan? He was tall, because we have a pretty short family, and he was quiet, which I knew was good. So those are the first two things.
Socially awkward, but that's not true, Jordan.
I'll say she said the same thing. She's like, he's really awkward, but you're going to love him. And she was right.
Yes.
She said she was dating a guy and she was super nervous for me to meet him.
I think everybody tells you to be quiet, but kind and sweet. And you can tell he just loved Megan. So how could as a parent, that's all you want from your child. So.
First impression was very positive, of course. The way that my brother's, his face lit up when he first introduced me to, I knew it was something special between the two of them.
First impression, so at our wedding, Megan FaceTimed Jordan to show him to my wife's Megan as well. And poor Jordan's on a hoodie on the couch and everyone's dolled up at our wedding, and he had to meet the whole family that way. So
On my wedding day, when she said, you need to FaceTime with this guy I'm dating, and I was like, girl, I'm getting married right now. And I did, and I loved him, and I knew at that moment he was probably the one.
The way that Wendy talked about her when he called me when I was in Texas to be here, and just the way that he talked about her, I kind of knew he doesn't make decisions unless he's really into it. And so I knew right from then and there, as soon as he asked me, I was like, all right. I was like, he's serious about this, and I'm super happy for him.
It was actually at the restaurant I work at. I saw them, and they're really cute. They're just sitting there, and I know that he's a happy guy. You know, just seeing a big smile on his face, you know that he's happy. I don't know about the Megan side, but the Jordan side is really happy.
Well, she introduced me to him, and my first impression of him, he was just so kind. He talked to me like I've been friends with him forever, and I was like, oh, this is such a good match.
Yeah, walking up the driveway.
Walking up the driveway.
They'd park in the street, walk up the driveway, and like I said, he seemed really shy, he wasn't too sure. I was like, you're okay, come on in.
Oh, my first memory is at Jensen's wedding.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I ever saw them together.
Well, didn't you meet them at Sue and Mike's house when we had that pool party and it was raining outside and they were all in the pool still? I don't know. I think that was the first time I met Jordan, unless my memory's terrible, but
you're right.
yeah.
We met them up in Birch Run in Frankenmuth and got to meet Jordan. We went out to lunch with them. So it was our first memory of meeting Jordan.
We went up to Saginaw and spent a lovely evening with them, saw their house and took them to dinner and just had a great time with them.
Now is time to come clean. So when I first met Jordan, he was coming over to their house, and I said to Mike, let's make sure we call Jordan anything but his name. So we did that for one whole party. We called him everything but Jordan. And that rolled into almost a whole year before our wedding, where we called him everything but his name. And I think Mike today said his name for the first time since he met you. So that whole thing about calling you everything but Jordan was my fault. I'm sorry.
Wednesday.
That's the first time we met both of them.
It was really fun. We just had lots of drinks. Megan, of course, was sneaky and she took the bill and she paid for it. So then we had to buy the drinks later, but she's always sneaky like that, but that's what I love about her. So, and Jordan was such a sweetheart. It was so great to meet him. So
They're perfect for each other because I see how happy she is, and I know how much that means to her.
They complement each other.
They complement each other.
They just seem to complement each other so nicely, and
they complement each other really well. So I think they complement each other really well.
Of the family, the dogs, the cat.
They're just both very, very
Yeah, they
sweet,
just complement each other.
kind people and just go together so well.
Literally, they just, I don't know, they just bloom when they're together. Always shining. So I'm just so excited for them.
They match each other's energy.
They do.
I feel like they're two peas in a pod. They're almost the same person.
Yeah, they really even each other out, and they bring out the best in each other.
I feel like Megan is such a fiery person with such a large energy, and Jordan's so sweet and soft, so they really do complement each other really well.
Because he's slightly taller than her, and the lady is not taller than the guy, so that's the good thing. That's why.
Because they selected each other.
Just that they have such a good sense of humor. They love each other and they have fun together. You guys have so much fun together.
Just seeing them together today, they seem very suited to each other, very happy around each other. A lot of joy on Jordan's face. Like I said, we haven't met Megan before today. All we've heard from his family is that from day one, when she came into their life, it was like, this is the girl. So everything we've heard is perfect.
and they are so calm around each other and have such a good ebb and flow together, and it's just lovely to see them, together and so even-keeled together.
I think they just vibe well together, they fit like little puzzle pieces.
I think Megan is the part of the relationship that brings Jordan out of his shell a little bit, and I think that Jordan is the part of the relationship that kind of brings Megan down to earth and bases her.
They get each other. They understand each other.
Because
they're in love.
Jordan is very patient and humble, I think, and I think that he just kind of goes with the flow, and nothing really ruffles his feathers. And Megan has been great for him because she's got him out of his comfort zone. They've done trips together, different things that he's not experienced, and I think she's brought that to their relationship. So I think they're just a perfect couple.
To me, from what I see from them, they're compatible with each other. And we only see them glimpse in pieces, like when they're coming up the driveway, when they're in the backyard, but they just complement each other. So
I mean, they're great together. Jordan's quiet and calm, and my sister is loud and not calm. So they're a really good balance, and they really equal each other out.
He does everything she says. And she's off my payroll now officially.
They seem to fit each other really well. They both have a really good personalities, and they just fit right together.
Favorite memory with both of them, of course, going to Red Wings games. We've been fortunate to go a couple times.
I think one of my favorite memories, especially when Jordan came along, was we were at Bubby's house and I wasn't alone. I had Jordan and we were in it together at a Bloomberg family event. And I was like, that's my man. We're in this together from now on out.
Today. Yeah.
Beautiful
yeah.
wedding. Beautiful
walking down the aisle, exchanging vows. It was beautiful.
I think it was them coming to our house for Passover.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they came over for a holiday, which was great, and we had a great time with them then. That was a good time, for sure.
And one of my favorite memories is when we met Jordan, too. So we went out with Trevor and Jordan and Megan and all had a couple drinks at a bar.
When I decided not to call you by your first name, Jordan.
I was going to say when Jordan got forced to come hang out with all of us at my parents' house.
Which is absolute chaos.
My favorite memory of Megan and Jordan is when I first met Jordan. We had a little pool party after a bridal shower for one of our friends, and he just fit right into the group, and we had so much fun.
When we got engaged and when Megan called and shared that with me, the excitement in her voice, and we just knew.
I recently went with the two of them to the Taylor Swift Eras tour, and Megan ordered a shirt that she didn't end up liking, and Jordan wore it instead. And it was the best night of my life, and most of it was because those two were there.
Coming in for premarital counseling.
This event right here. Yeah, the event of love.
Had to be spending time with Megan and Jordan at the bar in Mexico, just drinking for hours, soaking up sun. Yeah, we had a blast. And right now, literally right now.
Well, we're not with them though.
Not yet.
On the dance floor.
They'll be out here. We're ready. We're getting pumped up for them.
We'll just leave that up to tonight and see who the better dancer is. Because I don't think that I truly have seen Megan dance.
I have no idea. Do you have any idea?
I don't either.
No.
I have no idea. I'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though. I think Jordan, after a couple drinks, he'll loosen the hinges up, and I'm excited to see it.
Oh, of those two? Oh, Jordan's going to bring it out. I know he is. He's going to show something that we've never seen before. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go Megan.
Megan. Megan.
Absolutely Megan. He's got two left feet, so there's not much to beat. So
That I don't know, but just based on Jordan's body language, I'd say Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
Love you, Jordan.
Megan, for sure. I have been to many high school dances and seen Wendy try to dance, and it's nothing to write home about.
Definitely Megan. A little stiff. Like Herman Munster-esque, maybe.
Megan, because I haven't seen Jordan dance, but Megan.
Megan.
I'd say Jordan.
Jordan.
I was going to say Jordan because I thought you both were going to say Megan. Megan.
I know Megan ain't got no skills, so I might have to say Jordan. I haven't seen Jordan dance, but I know she don't got no skills.
Megan, I can't believe he's doing you like that, but I'm Team Megan. You can bust it down, for sure.
You know, I've seen Jordan in Mexico after a few drinks, so.
It's definitely Megan. Sorry, Jordan.
I would probably say Megan. Never seen Jordan dance, so I don't know, but I think Megan's got the rhythm.
Well, we have to wait and see if Jordan can dance to Megan's tune.
We'll find out.
No, we're gonna have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to say Megan, but I'm biased.
Like Jordan's probably got a couple of moves under his belt that we'll find out.
He'll surprise us for sure.
I'm going to go with Megan.
My money's on Megan.
My money's on Megan. I gotta say Megan, just because she's on my side of the family.
I'm going to go with what Rob said.
I'm gonna be the spotlight when we're dancing.
Zombie apocalypse? Probably my sister. She'd know the hell out of them.
Probably Wendy, because Wendy would just have this ability to probably bore the zombies to death. And I mean that in the nicest way possible, because he likes to talk a lot, but I feel probably Wendy.
Neither.
I feel like Jordan's played a lot of video games. Like, he knows. Jordan's more well equipped. Thank you. Have faith in my boy.
Megan.
Jordan, I think. Megan.
Who do you think?
Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah, probably.
That's a tough one. Probably Megan. Jordan's too reactionary.
I think Jordan, just because he's taller.
Possibly Jordan. He probably has a go bag in the back of his vehicle or something.
Oh, I think Jordan,
I
because
was gonna
he'd
say
be
Jordan,
so
too.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would not be scared at all. Very mellow.
Oh, Megan, did you see her handle that knife tonight with the piñata? She was like a serial killer.
Megan.
Megan. She's
Megan.
hardcore. She's rough and tough.
Jordan for sure. I think Megan would be like, no way, Jose. I don't know. She might fight some off though. She's really tough.
I don't. I think she would I don't know. I think together they would probably survive
But she's
together.
tough,
But
though.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be a tough one.
100% Megan. Jordan would be like holding on to Megan's belt buckle as she runs through the zombie apocalypse.
I would have to agree.
Jordan.
Really? I think Megan would, just because she's so stubborn, honestly.
Jordan was telling us about all the guns that he had on Wednesday, so.
He was like, yeah, like the gun safes that they had in their house and everything too. Yeah. I don't know. It's a real toss-up, honestly.
Jordan would sacrifice himself.
He totally would. And then Megan would last for a long time because he's got a lot of meat on the bone.
Probably Megan.
Probably Megan.
Jordan's role as a husband is to lay down his life for his bride. So, it better be Megan.
Ooh, first anniversary. Ooh. I hope they take a trip and they do something. I'm all about experiences, so I hope they go do something.
Go on a tropical vacation, because they had a really good time when they went to Mexico last year, and that's probably what they should do.
Should take us all on a trip, preferably somewhere warm.
Go on a cruise. I mean, honestly, do whatever you want. Travel. Like, get out of the state, get out of the house, just travel. Go do something.
Go somewhere, have some fun, do something together.
Traveling. Just go a bunch of traveling.
Yeah, definitely traveling.
They should come here and hang out for the weekend.
They should go to a wedding just like this lady and myself did, because it's our anniversary as well. So it's good timing.
By not making me pay for dinner. Go somewhere nice and romantic and enjoy each other.
I think they should come back here, where they get engaged and where they had their wedding. Make a lot of special memories here.
I say you guys come back here and do something special together.
I agree with Jensen. Come back where you got married.
Come back to Holland.
They should come back to Holland or Saugatuck and spend the weekend here.
Here in Holland. I was to say, they should come back to Holland. They got to go where they got engaged. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Long road trips, every chance they get.
Well, Jordan was telling us about how good he is at baking and cooking. So I think he should make her a phenomenal 3-course meal.
Like it's their first anniversary, and their 25th should be equally as wonderful.
I agree with that.
I think it would be great for them to actually look back maybe at these videos and photos from tonight. One of the things that we noticed on our wedding day is we were so wrapped up in the event and then also trying to see everybody that was here that we didn't really get a chance to enjoy the day itself. And so going back and looking through all of that and remembering why we did this thing would probably be a good thing.
Just communicate.
Communicate.
Communication.
Communicate.
Communicate. Just communicate.
I would say just like keep being silly, goofy, and being yourselves and just have fun with it.
Have fun and show love for each other.
Listen to each other.
Stay true to each other in the goal.
You need to have a kid so it can be Harper's best friend.
So we can have babies together.
Have a lot of patience. Megan, have a lot of patience.
A lot of patience.
And have as much fun as possible.
Just be kind to each other. Give each other grace. Forgive. Remember that the other one is human and that you're human too.
You gotta both compromise. You got to compromise and listen to each other. Marriage is not a one-way street.
Forgive each other every day. Just one day at a time.
This is such an amazing, beautiful thing. I sobbed, I cried. I'm so happy for her, and I just love them together. So just keep being themselves.
We celebrated 27 years yesterday, and I think we try to take time each weekend to sit down, have coffee with each other, and talk about what's going well and what's not. And just like 27 years is not enough time to figure each other out. So we continue to try to figure each other out and get better.
Love with all your heart. Always be kind to one another. Always be there for each other. And just know that your dad and I are here for you too, even though you're married.
The cliche, just choose each other every day, always laugh. Life gets hard, but always if you laugh through it, you'll get through it.
Now, you kids have a wonderful future ahead of you.
Put God first, put each other second, and then everything else falls in place. Love each other, respect each other, just like your vows say, and everything else is going to take care of itself. You guys are going to have a great life together.
When it gets tough, just keep going. I mean, you guys love each other very much. Obviously, you wouldn't have gotten married if you didn't love each other, but when it gets tough, and you just got to have each other. I mean, have each other's backs, talk it out, don't keep stuff from each other. Just have a good relationship and just talk.
Don't take anyone's advice. You guys know what you're doing and your love for each other.
Love that.
Laugh every day and always be honest with each other.
And don't go to bed angry.
Just be happy, love each other, and trust each other.
And remember, Jordan, one thing I told you earlier this evening, it's yes, dear. And things will be wonderful.
Jordan, the two most important words you need to know in the whole world are yes, dear.
Or she's right.
Yes, dear.
I hate you. Just always remember to love each other and cherish all the moments together.
Yes, dear.
Stop.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It's very true. So live every day with love.
Megan, I'm just glad that we're best friends, and this is all I could ask for. Even the reasons that we're besties, I'll take it. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I just love you so much. And I'm so glad that I get to share this day with you. It's the best thing ever. I couldn't ask for anything else.
So congrats to you guys. Woo!
Congratulations.
We're proud of you. Today is just a glorious day. The wedding, the ceremony was so meaningful and so beautiful. So happy for you.
I'm just so excited for them. I'm looking forward to this day just to see them get married, and I'm just so happy for you guys.
We're just very excited for you guys, and we can see the love you have for each other, and it's beautiful.
I just was glad to do the service, and I wish them all the best.
One last thing. Megan.
Oh, Megan.
I have nothing but love for the both of you and are so happy for you guys.
Love you guys.
You're welcome, Jeremiah.
We love you.
And we love you.
We love you.
We love you guys.
We love you very much. We're thrilled for you. That's about all I can really say how happy we are for the both of you.